Ladies and gentlemen, we're back for the second portion of our focus on Fontana Resort. And of course, we have the Chief Executive Officer, Mr. Manuel Sequeira, who's with us right now. In the first portion, we talked about several things about Fontana, what's happening, what their plans are, how things are going. But this time I would like to ask Manuel here on the value of the full development of the Diosdado Macapagal International Airport to the businesses or the locators inside Clark and even those communities outside.
I think it goes all the way, not only to the communities outside Clark, but all the way to Manila.
Manila, right?
And the surrounding areas. Clark has the facility, the airport has the facilities to take any size of plane. The upgrade of the airport, when I first arrived, the staff at the airport, from the customs officers to the immigration, all friendly. We have a lot of guests that come that don't speak English because we're developing the Chinese,
Right.
China cultures and countries, and never seem to have a problem.
Yes.
They seem to get able to help them. I don't know whether they use sign language or they have, but everyone has had a positive.
Just
very
the smiles,
positive.
right?
Correct.
And things go smoothly.
Go smooth.
You agree there's more fun in the Philippines?
Without a doubt.
Without a doubt.
Without a doubt.
And more fun in Fontana also, right?
Correct.
And this is your industry, right? You spread the fun, not only for individuals, but the whole families and whole sectors of
The whole
society.
sector, all sectors. You know, the airport is a very, very important.
Can you handle more business? You said you're ready for anything, but can you handle more business if the Chinese tourists, you know, they become 100 million, and then you got a fraction of that? We're going to be full in Clark.
We all will be happy.
Oh,
all businesses will be happy.
Okay, that's the tired happy,
That's
right?
our target. Correct.
You're tired, but you're happy.
Happy.
And people, how many people do you employ now?
We have about 1,200 staff now.
And with the expansion that you've been talking about,
Without a doubt, we're going to go to around 1,700.
basically, you grew up in the tourism sector, right?
Correct.
So, how valuable is this sector to the Philippines and to Clark?
Very much so. It's an area where tourists enjoy.
Right.
It's safe, which is one of the most important
Secured,
things.
huh?
Very secure. I go all over the place myself, and I feel very much at home.
Right.
The restaurants and the small businesses within the Clark area and the surrounding. The infrastructure is already there.
How about the hospitality of the people? How
All Filipinos are very friendly.
it's a kind of natural for
It's
us.
a natural. It's a natural culture.
This is good for the industry, right?
That's one of the most important rules.
Right. People do come back. You said you got repeat customers.
A
you
lot
got
of repeat customers.
Tourists coming over, and this is the lifeblood of the
This
tourism
is the heart
industry,
of the tourism
right?
industry, correct. Without, you know, the basics,
returnees, huh?
we aren't going to survive. And of course, when they go back, the word of mouth develops a lot more
That's
business.
better than anything.
Better than any advertising you
Better
can
than
do.
any advertising, because if they get mad at you and then they go home and they go to the internet and spread the bad word, it's done. It's
done.
over.
But so far, as I said, facts have proven itself.
Is the training for your people, you know, you exert more effort for them to make them hospitable than they are hospitable right now?
Yes and no. We have a full training school here. We try and uniform things so that everybody is doing things in the same way.
Okay.
There's always that little bit extra that our staff give.
Yes.
I get comments all the time that they've gone above their duty to help customers, which great to hear. It's really great to hear. There are mistakes that happen in any business.
In any business.
We have this, but it's rectified very quickly, and the customer still goes home happy.
Yes.
So
Sometimes it's even a blessing in disguise when things
we learn
are,
by it. We learn by our mistakes.
Right.
And as long as we're willing to change.
And when the customer will see that you're really taking extra effort to correct things or some mistakes, they appreciate that.
Yes, very much so.
So going back to the airport, the full expansion of the airport, you know, will really mean so much for the whole country, in fact.
Sure. We're an hour and a half to 2 hours from Manila. The roads are great.
What lines? I mean, what? Right now we have almost the whole of Southeast Asia, right?
Correct.
You have chartered flights from China, but do you foresee some regular flights from China or Beijing coming over to Clark in the future, or from the United States? Because we got flights to Korea now on a daily basis.
Correct. We have direct flights from Singapore,
Yes.
Macau,
Malaysia.
Hong Kong, Malaysia, Korea. We're bringing in flights from Taiwan,
Yes.
all different sections of China. Definitely so. The tourists don't just come and stay in Fontana. They actually go out into the city. They go and
Do
spend
you welcome
money.
that?
Of course.
You know, they go outside, they go to Pinatubo, they go to Subic, they come back, they play golf. They are members of the family. They go to the local communities.
Every day they go out, you know, we want them to go and enjoy.
Yes.
We are very much supportive of the local businesses. We do a lot of work with the local businesses.
Yes.
So the answer is yes. We would.
So you don't
we're
look
happy.
You don't look at those doing business outside as competition, but as complementary.
It's all complimentary.
All complementary.
All complimentary. People like different things. So
you call that here happy. Everybody happy.
everybody happy. Yeah, so yeah, definitely we would love to see more support that we can help the local businesses, and in turn the local business support back us.
Yes. They come back. They come here also to spend their money, right?
Correct.
They go to your restaurants. They go to your convention centers.
We're actually launching a new Locators Club card, which should be in by end of March.
Okay.
We're inviting the locals to become part of us. So they will feel more at ease, more at home, they'll be recognized.
Yeah, with the new infrastructure that you're building up here, you have commercial establishments, right?
Correct.
And what you're telling me right now, that you want the local guys to come in and invest in those businesses?
Sure.
Share your market?
Share our market. We
No problem there, huh?
No problem. No problem. We are very open for this.
Yes. And that's good, huh?
Well, I'm happy to do it.
Good karma also, huh?
Correct.
So, what do you envision? Because Clark is really growing that fast, right?
It's growing fast, but growing under control.
Yes.
I've
Not
not.
topsy-turvy, huh?
No. Everything is really managed correctly. We can ring up the departments. They give us all the answers. The statistics are fantastic.
Right. There's cooperation, right?
A lot of cooperation. We believe.
For you locators, that's so vital, right?
Sure. They have business. They have their own businesses.
Right.
They have international travelers coming to visit them.
Yes.
They book with us. We want them to come and join us. Make this their home.
Right. So, again, right now you're dealing with the whole family already. I mean, as guests, but the conventions. What is the future of the conventions? Going not only to Fontana but to Clark.
It's a great place for conventions. We can do international conventions. We've got the technology. We've got the knowledge.
Yes.
We've got
The training.
the training for the staff to do it. We've got all the equipment necessary. We've got an airport as we go back to the airport, and the
Yes.
airport can fly international visitors in at any time. So it's only 10 minutes from us,
Yes.
the airport, so it's so convenient. And I take my hat off to the development.
I'm sure you talked to our president, President Remolio, right?
Very much so.
What can you say about the vision, like putting up these sports facilities, it's just near your area? Another complementary thing happening,
It's
right?
all adding to the facilities of Clark. Clark is not just a business development area. It is an area that can take everything from tourism to
Right.
businesses. Everything is secure.
And there's really some good rapport amongst the competitors and all the locators, right?
Yes, very much so.
So you see that, you welcome that and you want that to continue to happen.
It has to. For the growth of Clark, it
There's
has
money
to.
and there's income for everybody, right?
Correct. It's a huge pot, and that pot everybody can have a share of.
So in Fontana, your occupancy is always good. But what is your best time for doing business?
It's all year round.
All year round, right?
It's all year round.
That's my point.
We are amazing. Right now we have a lot of Koreans coming, Japanese coming from the north because it's cold, the north of China.
Yes.
It's freezing over there. My family I spoke to yesterday, it's 8 degrees in Hong Kong. So, and that's to me cold.
Oh, yeah.
So a lot of people do come over to have the sun.
Yes.
You know, the weather here is great. I was in the pool yesterday at midnight, just relaxing.
Oh, and you got a nice...
We have Olympic-sized swimming pool.
Right?
We have a lot of lagoons. We actually have the spa, outside spa, which is natural, you know, water coming out.
Fontana is overloaded always. They'll go to the others nearby, right?
No problems.
Business for everybody, as you said.
Business for everybody.
So, what more do you think must be done, not only for you on your part, but for everybody, for the communities, for CDC, so that you know, things are done better, or tourists are more satisfied?
Well, right now, CDC to me is doing a phenomenal job. I speak to the president of CDC very regularly. He's given me a lot of his visions, which on my side, for the tourism side, is all positive.
Yes.
They are coming up with new and more wonderful ideas, expansions of our business and other local businesses. Of course, he's got the other side where he's got the business side that he also looks after. I joined him for his Christmas party, which was great. We had all the locators out and everyone had a great time.
But the problem is doing so well, they might be putting him or promoting him.
We're not going to let him go. We'll lock him in here.
Yeah, we need the guy here, right?
He's doing a fantastic job in
the rapport is better now.
Without a doubt.
Admittedly, from us, from CDC point of view, from the community's point of view, there's better rapport with the locators, with the communities, and there's a lot of more cooperation.
Without a doubt, that's for sure. That's happening. You know, we're learning a lot. We are spreading our word out.
So you're not afraid to say that you continue to learn.
I'm learning every day. I really am learning every day.
Like a huge university, huh?
Correct. Correct.
Oh,
I'm
boy.
teaching, but I'm learning from our guests
Yes,
as well.
there's some exchange.
Correct.
They learn from you, and you learn from the Filipinos, from the other nationalities that are based here also. So how do you like doing business not only in Clark but in the Philippines?
It's
You're gonna be
challenging.
you be careful, okay?
It's
You're gonna
challenging. I have to think about that. It's challenging, but I'm enjoying it. It's long hours.
There are rooms for improvement.
A lot of room for improvement, but I think everyone's going in the right direction. As long as we keep going in that right direction,
Right.
and we all work together, we will succeed.
That's what they call, the president says, or term says, the right path, huh?
Correct.
So you can also feel that.
Yes.
So good for the whole country, huh?
It will feed all the way down. The
Okay.
whole country will prosper.
You know, we intend our exports increase by 55%. We're over $2 billion now. Our workers, we're getting over 62,000. They foresee that in the next years or so, we're gonna hit the 100,000 mark for the workers inside the Freeport.
That's what I.
And there are more
the same
businesses
figures.
outside. You see that happening also?
Yes. No more businesses coming in. Any new business comes in, the first thing they look at, how secure is it? How stable is it?
Yes.
And this area is stable. We've heard that major airlines are talking to us
Yes.
from international sources. And all this
And you got
is
your
positive.
connection, right?
We have our connections. We, as I said, we do a lot of our own charters.
You hear so much more.
We hear from Hong Kong. We've got offices all over Asia,
Right.
and it's actually the feedback is very good.
Very good. So we just stop from there. Huh? We're gonna have another break, Manuel, and then we're gonna be back and we conclude our interview. And as I said, as we do this, as we talk with the Chief Executive Officer, who's probably here on a special mission, the expansion program, and being ready for the boom. Huh? Diyan lamang ho kayo mga kaibigan, marami pa kayong matututunan at mapapakinggan sa mga kaganapan. At ang pinag-uusapan po natin ngayon, hindi lamang po para sa Fontana. Ina-analyze din ho natin yung buong Clark at saka po yung buong komunidad, no? Kung ano pong pwedeng mangyari. Kaya po sana yung mga negosyante sa labas, the businessmen outside, they listen intently to this interview because there's also opportunities for them. Not only here in the Freeport, but in Fontana, right?
Sure.
Okay, we're going to be right back and talk about it.